The girl wasn't bleeding an ordinary nosebleed. Gina suddenly clutched her throat, gasping as if she were suffocating. Her friend stood frozen, completely freaked out, watching as Gina's eyes started rolling back. But the next second, Gina burst out laughing and whipped out a ketchup bottle. It was all a prank. Just when her friend thought it was over, Gina suddenly started convulsing and collapsed to the floor with a thud. When she lifted her head again, foam was pouring from her mouth. Her friend nearly called 911. Then Gina started laughing again. Another prank. To make it look more convincing, she'd even wet herself on purpose. Her friend was completely done with her. Then Gina casually placed her hand on the table and it suddenly caught fire. Luckily, she moved quick and doused it with water. But Gina just grinned mischievously. It was a fake hand. That was the last straw for her friend, who was furious at how far Gina had taken things. Gina shrugged it off and headed to the living room to grab some popcorn. Right then, the TV suddenly turned itself on. She panicked and called for her friend to come check it out, but her friend wasn't falling for it anymore. She walked over and switched off the TV. When she turned back around, the TV had turned itself back on. This time, she went straight for the plug and yanked it out. Just as she was about to leave, the TV flickered on again. She figured her friend was messing with her, so she didn't think much of it. But then an image appeared on the screen, a well and a figure. When she turned back around, water started gushing out of the TV. Gina stood there, completely bewildered. Moments later, Sadako began crawling out of the television. Gina was paralyzed with fear, collapsing onto the couch and frantically shoving popcorn into her mouth. Sadako shook the water from her ears and slowly reached out, moving toward her. Gina screamed her friend's name, but as Sadako got closer, Gina decided to fight back. She charged forward with a left hook, then grabbed Sadako's head and held her down. Sadako was pinned in place, unable to move forward. Seizing the moment, Gina landed an uppercut. She was getting bolder now. She threw a kick, then grabbed Sadako's shoulders and headbutted her hard. That barrage of attacks completely set Sadako off. She got up and threw a straight punch, followed by a front kick that sent Gina crashing to the floor. Meanwhile, her friend was walking over, talking on the phone, completely oblivious to Gina's situation. When she finally reached the couch and saw what was happening, she was absolutely terrified.